Good morning. I am Coimbatore Tirumular Siddharpeedam, Sivayogi Sivarajan speaking. Now I am going to speak about pranayama and swasayama. Yama means to control. Ayama means to lengthen. So in pranayama, we are controlling prana as well as lengthening external swasa, rejagam. So people confuse between pranayama and swasayama. To control swasa, breathing exercise, is called swasayama. That is involving between inhalation of air and lungs segregates oxygen and absorbs it, sends out carbon dioxide, and it is a natural process. This is swasa. Swasayama, to control this breathing, that is we are closing one nostril, sometimes blocking both nostrils, closing both nostrils, sometimes we are retaining air and again exhaling and again retain without breath. So these are all modifications or interference with the swasa, that is called swasayama. So these exercises have been different names, analoma, viloma, nadi sodhana, and different names, sudarshana kriya, are all controlled breathing, swasayama. We are controlling breathing only. So it is called swasayama. Then what is pranayama? Through these modifications, through this inhalation, kumbhakam, retention and exhalation, there are certain numbers. You cannot change it according to your will. You cannot express it in terms of ratio also. In many yoga centers and many yoga teachers are explaining in terms of this ratio, 1:4:2. No, it is not correct. Therefore, inhalation 4 seconds, retention 16 seconds, and exhalation 8 seconds. And multiplying this in this order, this is the correct one. Because the number is fixed according to this Agni-gala, Surya-gala and Chandra-gala. It should match with this number of the kalas. So in that way only Siddhas and yogis have distributed these numbers. Kaattai pidikum kanakkarivalarku koottai udaikkum kuriyaduvame. If you know the counts for inhalation, you know the count for kumbhaka, retention, and if you know the count for exhalation, then you can live long. That is, you can beat the god of death, means Yama. That is the saying of Tirumular Maharishi. So long life, Kaya Kalpa, can be achieved by breathing exercise. But pranayama means to control the dasa vayus. That is the actual pranayama. Prana, dasa pranan. Prana means life force, vital energy segments. Through breathing, you are inhaling air. Air means it's a mixed form of different gases. From the gases, you are taking oxygen and you are letting out the carbon dioxide. That is a gaseous exchange. So swasayama is a gaseous exchange. Control of these gases. Slow breathing, fast breathing, kumbhaka, retention. But pranayama is a control of vital energy segments. Vital energy segments are not actually gases. They are present in the astral body and they are unseen, but they are now you are able to see with the help of Kirlian camera. So there, when you see these energy segments, vital energy segments, the movement of the energy is just like that of gas. When you see gas through a camera, what appearance comes? The same appearance comes when you see the vital energy. That's the reason why the rishis have named both as Vayus. So this Vayu nomenclature for two things at the same time, one name for two things, confuse even ordinary yogis, not higher yogis. High level yogis know this difference. Same word Vayu used for these gases as well as for these vital energy segments. But actually, prana means this life force, yama means to control that. That is the real pranayama. And what you do with these vayus, gases, is swasayama. Then what is a relation? There is a relation between this swasayama, which is Tirumular calls it as Stula pranayama. And this vayu, this pranayama is called as Susma pranayama. Because through these breathing techniques, through these modified breathing techniques, through this controlled breathing exercise, you can activate these pranas. Your breathing, the starting stage is in the voluntary system. Voluntary nervous system picks up the breathing exercise, and after you do for a long time, it will be picked up by motor senses. Involuntary nervous system and motor senses. In that level, it will start initiating action, initiating control over the 10 vital energy segments. That is, all of a sudden you cannot get the result. Pranayama, people expect if they do pranayama, they will immediately get benefits. No, it will take time. And this voluntary, the conscious breathing should be picked up by unconscious and involuntary nervous system. And then only it will start initiating action in controlling the 10 vital energy segments. What is the starting point of this meeting place? There is a meeting place for the swasayama and pranayama. That is Visuddhi. In Visuddhi, this swasayama starts influencing the pranas or vital energy segments. So this is a place where it enters through Udanan, where Udanan is binding both physical and astral bodies. So why it starts action in Visuddhi means Visuddhi is the junction box of both physical and astral body components. Above Visuddhi, the astral component will be more. So the junction box for meeting physical and astral is Visuddhi. Here Sadasiva, Sivalinga form, in Sivalinga form is there. Sivalinga is Aruba Ruba, because it is a meeting place of Ruba and Aruba. Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Maheshwara, they are Ruba forms. And above that, this Bindu Nadam, Parabindu, Paranadam, they are in the Aruba form. So in Visuddhi, it's a junction box, meeting place. It is here, this swasayama starts its action in controlling, in initiating and triggering the control. Trigger initiates the action of these vital energy segments. Once this passes on to these vital energy segments, then from Visuddhi it starts entering prana in the chest area and dhyana, the whole of body in Swadhisthana, and samana, apana, and all these main vayus 5 and the upa vayus 5, 10. So once this control over this dasa vayus start, that is the actual starting of pranayama. Only swasayama starts this at a point But when it starts, that is the starting point of pranayama. That I compare it to a self motor and motor of a car. The self motor you use by battery and it starts, and it helps to start the engine of the car. When the engine of the car is started, there is no need of self motor. Actually, it is switched off. In the same way, the purpose of this swasayama is like that of self motor. When it initiates this starting of these pranas, main pranas 5 and upa pranas 10, it is just like a car engine starts, it automatically starts, we are ready to travel. The same way, this prana movement helps you to lead a spiritual life, a healthy life. So swasayama is just like this self motor, and the pranayama is the just like the engine of the vehicle. So when the pranayama is initiated, then only spiritual progress as well as all material success will be achieved. For this, the swasayama is only a tool. So this should be understood by these yoga students and teachers, which some teachers are also confusing this point. So there are some techniques in chakra activation yoga to straight away activate this prana, vana, udana, vyana and all sub-wise. There are separate mudras and mantras and concentration meditation, dharana meditation for opening up these dasa vayus and nadi channels connected with this. Then you don't need swasayama. Ordinary yoga centers swasayama, from swasayama you go to pranayama. But if you start activating dasa vayus by its color, devada, mantra and mudra, then you can straight away activate this. These techniques I am teaching. And these nadi channels connected with this the dasa vayus and how to open the I am teaching. In this training, there is no need of their swasayama. You can straight away do pranayama by using this chakra activation and the Sarasutra techniques. So this is the major. Here there is no need of swasayama. Actually speaking, the swasa will slow down. That is the reason why in Vasi Yoga, breathing is coming down. If you straight away activate these dasavayus and open up nadi channels, then it will start activating just like the motor of a car. Then there is no need of self motor. Straight away we can go to pranayama by using activating dasavayus and nadi channel opening. So one should be very clear about swasayama and pranayama. Swasayama is the principal one, and the pranayama is the principal one, and swasayama is actually the secondary one, actually a tool to initiate pranayama. Even without a tool, swasayama, you can straight away go directly to pranayama by dasavayu activation, nadi channel opening activation. Those who want to learn online, contact me. Thank you.